Hello, personal standards tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Thracia 776 with me, BlueAnkylo, beginning the final chapter and conclusion to our endeavor. And if you've made it this far, congratulations, you've survived approximately 80 hours of footage. I applaud you. Before we get into the final map, I will actually say I'm going to do about two things differently this time. First off, I'm going to accept, probably, with some caveats, Iron Man mode for the final chapter. I'm going to put my save states away, finally, and just, if someone dies, they die. So, we're gonna do that, which might be fair for a final map. It doesn't matter so much if people die anyway, and if we miss their ending, well, that's what they get for dying. But I've been doing a lot of reloading the last few maps, and to make up for it, I decided the finale I would refrain from save states. So we'll do that within reason. I mean, if I find something obnoxious, then I'll see about it. I don't want to have to restart the map, but I will try to play it legit. This is not actually a very long chapter, so it should be, well, we'll see. And secondly, I'm not going to be doing a lot of, what would I call it? ROM hack tricks. I'm actually not moving my deployment units around. I'm going to take what they give me. My preps aren't gonna, I'm not gonna look up the guide. I know vaguely what we're in for, but I'm not gonna follow a step-by-step look at a walkthrough. We're gonna play it, let's just say, closer to what it was intended to be played as. For fun! And, make your bets at whether or not we make it through, or if I, cave into reloading, we'll see. Or if the entire team dies. We'll see. Take your bets now, anyway. So that's the plan for the final chapter. I'm also going to play in-game music at normal speed until I get really tired of it, and then I'll turn animations off or something. But like I said, it's the final chapter. I want to show off the game a little bit more. I've done a lot of, you know, speed ups and stuff lately. So anyway, that's my opener. Let's get to work. I did do my preps ahead of time, so don't worry. But final chapter. If you played any Fire Emblem game, this looks fairly familiar. Ever since Thracia, I guess. Genealogy was always outdoors, but it's eerily quiet. But there's actually music. I just didn't turn it on until I got to preps. Right? I fixed it, didn't I? There you go. Now I'm worried I didn't save all my preps. Okay, so this time, unlike every other time, and it is technically not how the game was programmed, I selected the units I wanted to bring, and I did not move them on the map. So if you're playing it on the Super Famicom or whatever, you can't move them around on the map. So I didn't this time. We get what we get, and we'll see what happens. I did basically bring everything I could hopefully want. So I have just brought stuff, because I don't know exactly where everybody is, and I just gave a bunch of stuff to everybody. Olwen is tired. I could give her a stamina drink, but I figured she's tired. I'll let her sit it out. I don't think I need her, but obviously Dire Thunder is incredibly overpowered, and she's also got this blessed sword we've never used with Brave and all that. But she doesn't have a lot of, well, she has strength. Anyway, point is, I'm not bringing her. I'm not bringing Callion because no specific reason. His stats are nearly perfect, don't get me wrong. He's probably better than some unit we've got. And then basically no one else really makes a lot of sense. Xavier would be fine, probably. Dagdark probably could survive. Yeah, Ivol's a little bit on the weak side. Ralph is probably still fine. You know, there's a lot of characters that could probably still join us if we wanted to, but, you know, I'm going to stick with the main crew, mostly. And, yeah, let's have a quick look at the map. There's some stuff missing that we'll see once we begin the map, I'm pretty sure. There's a locked door here with something behind it with Spooky Dragon. And at the very least, we have a boss. So Moose is, looks like Ray Jerk, right? He's got the Loptrian Fang, so we might want to make sure Leaf kills him. And plus 30 to magic this time around. Different skills, I believe. And I did notice there's a bunch of locked doors, so I've got a few keys spread around a little bit. But you know what I could do? Did I give either of these guys? Oh, Lithus is here. Haha, Lara is with Lithus. Funny, eh? I was going to give Lara a lockpick so she could open a door, but of course the game deployed the two of them together, so whatever. Let's just give this a shot. I mean, you know, there's more units to talk about, but we need to actually start the map to see them. It's the final chapter, the final countdown. Endgame. Sworn upon a sword. We're looking for Veld. There he is. Ray Jerk proved to be even more useless than I thought. Well, if you want something done right, best do it yourself. Veld, explain yourself. Hey, Archbishop Manfreya. How are you doing? When did you get here, Your Eminence? Spare me your sniveling formalities. Why is killing one person a child? Need I remind you, so difficult. The Leonster heir has humiliated you at every turn. I'm deeply sorry, Your Eminence. I'll claim his head before the day is over, I assure you. See that you do, otherwise it will be your head that hangs from the castle gates. More than just this battle is riding on the boy's death. If he lives, all our efforts to ignite war in Thracia and assassinate Prince Quan will be for nothing. I'm amazed the ruse has held for this long, frankly. The fools still think Trevant was behind it. I almost pity the Thracians in the depths of their ignorance. Did it ever occur to them that Trevant had no way of knowing when Quan's forces would march or what route? Capitalizing on Trevant's ambition to make North and South Thracia tear each other apart. Everything happened exactly as you predicted. I'm honored by your words, Your Eminence. But it's simply given way to a new problem. You understand the Leonster heir, do you not? It would have been best to nip him in the bud and kill him when Castle Leonster first fell, when he was little more than an infant. It is true that Prince Leaf has brought all the rebellious children of North Thracia together in one organized revolt. But if we strike them down, they will all act as one, and their morale at its highest, their spirits will be broken. And in my defense, the boy has done a great service by defeating so many of House Friege's divisions. Without realizing it, he's eliminated one of the very few military powers that could have threatened our rule. Besides, while he may be Leonster's heir, he is a mere child without enough holy blood to so much as lift the gay bulge himself. He's a posturing rebel who's deluded himself into thinking he's a real prince. He cannot hope to triumph. You make a good case for yourself, Veld. Very well, I'll grant you a second chance and final chance. As a token of my favor, I bestow upon you 5 of my great creations, the Dead Lords. I'm most grateful, Your Eminence. Combined with the one I created, that makes 6. Now the barrier is impenetrable! Then I'll leave you to it, Veld. I trust you'll be along shortly to bring me the good news. I won't fail you, Your Eminence. Is everyone alright? I mean, ready? Yeah, we get the plan. Small squads stand beside every altar. Let us hope they randomly are capable of defeating whatever's inside them. I'm sure they are. Everyone knows what's at stake. It's not like they could, you know, focus on a mage with mages or melee units with melee units. We'll just send them all randomly, and all the dancers and thieves can handle whatever terror is behind the door. The seals inside the 6 altars have to be broken to open the way. It's a little more complicated than that, Prince. Most of our men must stand upon the center of an altar to break a seal. Ooh. Each of the 6 altars must have one of our soldiers stand on it at once for the barrier to be dispelled. I feel reinforcements will arrive if we take too long. You need to prepare yourself to sacrifice your troops. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Let's do this. Okay. Now, as always, turn 1 is the most important. Let me just take a little drink here. You guys can enjoy the music for a second. I actually think the sound design in Thracia is pretty good. They start playing like the happy music once you've already nearly beat a map and all that kind of stuff. With all my outside music, it kind of takes away a little bit. Okay, first up, we have Tigris, the Master Axe. This guy doesn't matter. Right? Tigris, we could just put him to sleep or something. There are mages with door keys, so we either I don't even know if these guys will move off their throne. It's not a throne, it's a seal. So they probably move. In theory, someone might just kill this guy and then wait till I unlock the door. Or let him open the door and leave someone here that can just counter kill everything. This group I'm not too worried about. One and no big deal. Second group. Canis. Berserk sucks. 30 magic is terrible. So this could berserk anybody. This is a turn 1 threat. If possible, we want to kill Canis turn 1. And so we might not be able to. Why do they have Paragon? That's cheating. Yeah, this is dangerous. 30 magic. There is a way to get more than 30 magic, but it's tricky. I'll think about it. I don't think... I mean, this boss... It would be better if it moved to attack us, but I have a feeling it won't. And then the guards, lots of Master Lances. Dawson can probably hold the line. Oh, these things have Fenrir too, so we might just want to kill them anyway as quickly as we can. Next. Bovis. 19 magic. We could just put him to sleep. Doesn't really matter if you can put him to sleep, right? He's got some pretty good stats. They don't get any defense on these tiles, though. It's not a throne. Next up. Porcus. 19 magic. You can put him to sleep. I think. Draco. 17 magic. Master Bow. Put him to sleep. Bunch of sorcerers with Fenrir. Moose. Except it's... Right. I guess this is... Yeah, dead. It's kind of cool. Actually, I think I read that if your characters die, this is like this tile, this guy kind of looks like Dagdar. So maybe if Dagdar, if you didn't rescue him, this is his revived corpse, and this kind of looks like somebody else. You know, I think there's an association for all 6 of these to look. This is probably like Lithis or something, and you know, one of your heroes. I don't know, but yeah, I think there is kind of an association there. Yeah, so basically Leaf has to handle him. If I just kill all the sorcerers, then the doors won't open. If we can, but I mean, I have a lot of boss silencing kind of queued up in my mind. Yeah, I mean, without using saves, it's difficult to know how this is going to go if we're just winging it. I do think we should focus on this one if possible. So... What I'm worried about is, to do the full strat, someone needs to stand on a purple tile after being ensorcelled, and then steal or silence or kill. Or just kill. But killing might be very difficult with Miracle. It's not very reliable. 13, so that's a 50% chance to just not die. And then Wrath critical, probably just full heals. I mean, that's a lot of damage too. 42, 84, that just kills anybody. So fighting this is not... not good. 84 damage crit Wrath. That's the worst, for sure. No doubt about it. Some of these guys are pretty scary. So how will we do it? If I'd moved people around correctly, I could have had 3 staffs on the same tile. Someone could ensorcel someone and then warp them into one of the rooms, and then silence or whatever. That would be the safest way. But I don't actually think we can do that with my bad deployment, which... Oh, wait, what do we got here? Asvel... No. You suck. No, he could probably use an ensorcel if it was over here. Of course there's no ensorcels over here. Well, we have a pure water. The problem with that strat is we need a movement star to drink your own. Now, I did bring a Berserk Staff, which could be funny. Can't steal if he's got more magic. So I could have given... Okay, let me just double check. I actually might go back to my preps here before even turn 1. I know I've got a couple ensorcels somewhere. I just want to double check. No, they're C rank. So without moving people around, which I've for some dumb reason decided is illegal, Asvel cannot ensorcel. I mean, we can warp Asvel up there and pray to RNGesus that he gets a Graf Caliber crit. That'd be 33 magic. Now, wait, that might not even do enough damage. Yeah, 3 damage. So he would need a crit, and it would kill her, because it would be 66 minus 30. So actually, it's exactly enough damage. If he got a turn 1 in 4 Graf Caliber crit, he would kill her. But if he doesn't kill her, then she counter kills him. It's not very reliable. A brave weapon. Dire Thunder might have been a good way to do it if you had Dire Thunder. In theory, we can open this door and try to Master Axe him. Her, whatever. 70 avoid. What are we looking at? Not enough hit rate. That's only 46. This group is not really well designed for murder. What if... We could steal Berserk. We could steal Nosferatu. Can Lithis survive in there? Well, it doesn't quite work because we need to open the door. Like, Lithis could open the door. We dance him. Dalsim would have to kill this guy. He could probably kill that guy. And then Lithis stands here, steals. The boss could still berserk someone, but can't kill anyone. Berserk is still really bad. And then these guys, 31 attack. I mean, I don't think they'd kill Lithis. He's got actually pretty good defense. I should have given him a Paragon Sword, actually. Is that a legitimate... Is that how we do it? And, you know, we could put these guys to sleep if we wanted. It'd be much more safe for him. But they only do 16 damage. They get 2 attacks, though. So 16 times 4 at 96. So they got like a 50-50 chance. They can do 16 damage each. They have to hit him 4 out of 4 times. That'd be pretty unlikely. Not impossible, but not guaranteed. Or we could just warp someone in to kill. We could just warp someone in to finish Canis off, then there's no Berserk. Let's just do it. That helps. That's another action to play with. I didn't actually double check if this was safe, but I mean... 46% to hit? Oh wait, that was not the right target. Hold on. Man, we just need 1 more damage to one-shot him. I think it's better to go with the Silver Axe. 94% chance to just instantly kill. If we go with the Master, we have to hit 2 84s, which is definitely lower, and then they get a counter. Alternatively, we could go Killer Axe, which is not enough damage. Alright, Silver Axe, good. Oh, I thought I turned animations on. Hold on. I'm supposed to be watching animations for this final map. I just forgot to save my changes, yeah. This is Berserk. But yoink. So now the okay, I'm actually quite happy with that. The Cadus. So you could have just warped Lithus in there if you had him in the right group. Just warp in, grab it. Now this wouldn't have worked if we had a low con thief, but 13 con is possible, but yeah, that's still pretty lucky. I think we dance Dawson and kill the boss so we don't get berserked, or do we let's kill the boss, because someone else, if they need to, can put one of the armored knights to sleep. Oh, right. I was trying not to super speed it. It's just hard with some of that. Well, first off, let's see if this is even, like, plausible. Yeah, this might not actually be likely to work. Yeah, we need 2 hits at 22%. Okay, so that strat is not going to be sane. So the Berserk... You know, if Laura had been able to dance Lithus again, that would have been better. Because then we could have stole the Berserk staff. We could drop something. Okay, well, Dawson can't really handle that one, so let's just, 21, 21, yeah, 4 hits. This makes sure Lithus is safe from Master Lancing. Thanks, Dawson. He's so slow. I could warp someone over here to finish this, so that's probably what I'll have to do. Okay, if this is the most threatening room, I think we're safe. 90% safe. We just have to finish off the Berserk, but it's fine. Now, we've got all these other rooms. There's lots more to plan on turn 1. Most of these guys I'm not super scared of, but I have limited staff uses, so let's think it out. I don't suppose... Does one of you have, like, a door key? Yeah. So Marita could open the door, and then Maka could murder this guy. Tigris... 30... Maka doesn't even care, right? She doesn't even care. 20 damage? What's he gonna do? 12? This guy is so pathetic. I don't want to use any charges over here if I don't need to. This frees up one of our staff bots for a different boss, so... It doesn't even matter. We got, I could put him to sleep even, probably. Well, hit rates. But that's kind of funny. No, we're just gonna kill him. Yeah, as if. So the boss will attack her at range, no doubt, and, at best, do 2 hits for 24 damage. I didn't do all the math, but 32, he's got 115 hit. So he's got about a 60% chance to hit her. 32 damage minus 20 is 12. Actually, there might be a weapon triangle, but I don't think it changes damage. It's just hit rate in this one, right? Actually, so he's got slightly less than the math of hit rate versus avoid, because she's got sword advantage. But that's 24 damage max. The Master Bows could shoot her. I should have left like a flame sword equipped on Marita so they wouldn't... Well, no, I'd rather one attacks Marita and then one attacks Maka, actually. These guys only do 4 damage, though, so they... No, Maka cannot die to them. And Marita can only get hit by one of them, so that's fine. They'll probably shoot Marita twice and then shoot Maka twice and throw axes at Maka twice. That side, good enough. Next side. Master Bow, 25 damage. Again, a tank can handle that. I do not have a tank over here. Okay, we'll think about that. Berserk Edge is definitely scary. And a bunch of master stuff. 34 damage. Oh, 34, 35 at your highest. We have Galzus here. Maybe I just send Galzus here. I don't think I even want to open the door. Just kill this guy so there's no range. And hammers can't shoot through doors. And they don't have any keys. So at best, this guy will move down and attack Galzus. And then kill himself. So Galzus is like on his own. He doesn't need any help. If he gets hit at 37%, I can still heal him up. But he would have had to miss a 88 and not get a skill and not get a crit and yada yada yada. So I you know what? That's fine. Come at me. Just bring it on, basically. You do whatever you think you can do. You do whatever you think you can do. Galzus will kill you all. That gets me... I guess Homer actually could have... I guess he's not really a long-range staff bot. Homer can help wherever we need him. But we've got Safi freed up. And I could teleport Homer over here, for instance. We've got Sarah free. And we've got the two left sides. So far, this is going well. So Nana is not really combat. She's only got the 10 magic. I guess as long as we kill him, the Berserk Edge is done. And Venom Bows are not really a big threat. So all we really need to do is block up the door, kill this guy, and then this side is also locked in. Well, we might take a hit, but nothing in that room is ranged. I keep speeding these up. Well, some of the spells are just... they take forever to watch, but... So sure, we got hit by a 25% hell attack, but if I remember correctly, nothing in here has a range. Oh no, bows, never mind. So we'll have to deal with that. He does need... It's actually hilarious. I don't think they can deal damage. Yeah, 16 hit, 16 damage, and 14 damage. But I think even if you take 0 damage, you still get poisoned, and then the poison would kill him. Ha! But, someone will heal him with something. That's fine. This side, Master Bow, 25, again, tanky units could handle it. We don't really have any... I do have these blizzards and stuff just sitting around waiting to get used. To be fair, these can just be put to sleep. It's not a huge threat. I would like to get rid of... How many sorcerers are left? Well, not very many. I need to heal Ocean. This one's fine. I need to deal with the Berserk. This one should be fine. And I gotta deal with these bottom left, bottom and bottom left. Let's look at the bottom. Did I give anybody a key? Yeah, Leaf has a key. I mean, can Leaf just... Well, no, someone has to kill this Loptrian. I expect Leaf will do pretty well in here if I fight. I don't think Leaf has any ranged weapons. I should have given the key to Dermot. That would have been better. Because if Dermot opens the door, I can put Leaf here. There is a way I can put Lenoan here, trade, use her staff. Put Dermot here, trade, open the door. Have Leaf move up into the doorway, kill this guy. The boss could attack him, but I expect the Master Axes will probably go for Dermot. So we got to make sure he equips his Paragon Sword for safety. At 17 defense, 22 damage, that's not going to kill him. Probably doesn't even need the Paragon Sword, but that's smart. And I think Leaf could handle it. Okay, so who's Lenoan? What's she gonna do? She can silence. Should silence somebody. Let's silence... Well, I guess it's actually... Silence is not what I need. I need, like, sleep. Could Physic, that gets that spell out of the way. She could also go with Nosferatu here, just to see if that would kill. It might, but she would need a crit. And she would almost assuredly crit, so she could just go for the kill there, and then we like rescue her out of the way for a turn. So in theory, we could go kill, rescue, door, but then Ocean would be, or Dermot would be carrying her. A bit less optimal, I think. Unfortunately, she just doesn't have a sleep staff or anything. Yeah, okay. Very specific turn here. Save the fortify for later. Actually, no. Just take that. And then staff, physic. And like, Ocean barely needs any hit points. He just needs to not die to poison immediately and he's fine. And that's more than enough. Then Dermot, he equips some defensive weapon. Trades. You can see what I did, and this is why I hate not putting save states down, because that was just a typo. Or typo, that was just a misclick. Okay, that sucks. What can I do? I have to silence. If I silence this guy, he can still open the door. So we need. Ugh, what a mess. Do I have to rescue her out still now as backup? Oh, terrible. This is bad. So this group of 3 was a huge mistake. I had a good plan. I think the plan would have worked. But, you know how it goes. So, now I need a silence over here. I do still have some spare turns. We're okay overall, but that sucked. Asvel's got Meteor for sleep. Salem's got sleep as well. Sleep will also work. Sleep means they can't open the door. That might be better, I guess. If I sleep, then I don't need to worry about rescuing. So I should have saved the rescue till after we figured that out. Tina's got everything. So let's the trickiest one, I suppose, is making sure that we deal with Canis. So let's deal with that. And I think I'm just gonna warp Set over there. And Sed can capture because she's got no weapon. And with Forsetti equipped, I mean, if you want to attack him, that's your funeral. And I did give him a rewarp staff, so he can go wherever he wants after that. And then I'm fairly certain Ocean can handle most of the rest of the stuff on this side. Okay. Complicated turn. Turn 1. And basically everything's over on turn 1, right? Like, this is the thing. If I get it right, it's all done. But if I mess it up, then people start dying. And I didn't even use, like, capture bait or anything, which, in theory, we could have also tried to do. Oh. There's a problem with sending a magic unit, but he's going to crit on his second, and that'll... Oh, right, never mind. You don't have to do damage because she has no weapon. Okay, and even, interestingly, the plus 20 from Forsetti is not halved by carrying someone, so he's still incredibly hard to hit. So, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that worked. Good. I was scared there for a second because I saw the hit rate, the damage, but no, we're good. Okay. Good. Good. 2 people ready to go. Mostly just 1 staff user. And then we haven't dealt with this side and this side. We've screwed this one up. So, as long as we can maybe just put the 2 mages to sleep, then we can recover next turn with whatever we want to do. Salem only has 17 magic, which is not enough. Oh, 21. Ha 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 ha. I can get one of them. Okay, so not ideal. Problem is, Asvel's the one I would want to do combat here, but he's also the only one that can Blizzard here. Well, look, if not everything works according to plan, I mean, people start to die. Just how this works, you know? Don't miss, please. This is the only thing keeping the Leaf squad safe, is if I can hit this. Okay. As long as they can't open the door for a turn, we'll be fine. Okay, that guy is done. Nothing to worry about there. Now. I can teleport Homer down. Warp him over. Easy peasy. Homer should be fine. He should be able to kill one Dark Mage. But we need to sleep Draco? And Salem is also a sleep user, but he does not have one magic short. So Tina can trade over and do it. That's fine. I wanted Salem to be my sleeper because, you know, it seemed appropriate for Salem, who starts with the sleep staff, to be the one in charge of it. But you know how it is. Okay, I think we've recovered turn 1 to have no big problems, and we should be pretty much on course now to just trivialize all of these 6 guys. I think. Very good level up. Love those. I mean, and this is why I send all the resources, so looks good. But, like, I really did need the variability on most of these guys. If I didn't have warp staves and restore staves and stuff everywhere, this whole strategy would not have worked. And I'm still assuming this is enough, but what's higher power here? Light is higher power. Even if I get hit on the counter, that's fine. Nothing in there has a ranged attack. That can, well, that's awake. And we just got the crit anyway. Thank you, thank you. Good job, Homer. You're a pretty awesome sage, it turns out. Mid-game join with Paragon, of course. Alright, and then we've still got 1 turn to spare. And well, 2 turns to spare. Look, I totally forgot about Sarah. She could have killed something or silenced something. Okay, actually worked out really well then. I actually had more turns than I needed. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I've never cast the spell before. Actually, I'm not sure he's got enough magic. Yeah, he can hit that guy. Could have hit. I have no idea if this will work. I'm gonna go for Tigris. I'm gonna see if we can berserk him and have him kill his lance guys or something. I have a feeling, like, I half expect him to just attack us anyway. But hey, we've got a berserk staff. Let's try it a couple times for funsies. It's terrible when the enemy uses it on you, but we'll see if the AI even notices that they've been berserked. And then Sarah. think we're pretty much good. We'll just heal up a little bit more. Alright, just 40 minutes for the first turn on normal speed. But this was almost assuredly the longest turn. Okay, here we go, Galzus. I said it didn't matter what you do for Galzus. I do like this guy. For a late join, he might be one of the best late game joins in the series, in the franchise. And I would say, even if you don't like Marita, keeping her alive just to get Galzus is probably a good idea. Alright, I knew one of these guys would probably attack. Marita. So worst case scenario, they did 20 damage. That was not going to kill her. Now she's even stronger. Her powers grow even more. And then Maka should be even more well protected. Alright, 1 hit out of 4 is a bit on the lucky side for me. What else we got? Alright, Master Lance. Only... Yeah, we calculated this out. I think if they had 2 and they all hit 4 out of 4, that might have been dangerous, but fine. We also expected them to fight Galzus. My hit rate is terrible. Unfortunate. Oh, the Berserk! It takes effect! Hey, he actually killed one of his friends. Good. I mean, that's good to know. I mean, it's really hard to know how Berserk will work in these games, but it does work then. That's good. Alright. So the southern group is the most not finished. Galzus... Let me see. What if I just gave you something like a normal weapon here? How is our hit rate so bad on Bovine? Oh, and now he's got the flames. I should have... now I can't put him to sleep. Well, I say that. I actually could. We just have to get this guy down. And you're pretty bulky. Can almost just steal the Master Lance. Let's just take... Here, I brought a bunch of vulneraries. I probably didn't need them, but the Berserk Staff's kind of fun, right? Alright, get out of here. Didn't even kill that one. And then, Dalson goes for the kill here. Cleans up this side. I think Master Axe is the way to go. Yep. And we're on the Mora Void tile for Dalson. So then, because Ced is in the purple zone, so we have a double effect here by warping him over here to capture the Berserk Lady. Now he can take advantage of the same strat that the enemy was. And I'm going to move him closer to my dancer. This actually worked out really well. He can just sleep anything. There's nothing that can resist him now. Except maybe, what's his name? The jerk boy. Ray Jerk. That guy. And, yeah, I'll be expecting to do one more. Let's just say that seems sensible. If you're gonna have 38 magic or whatever he's at, 30 something. 27, right. I could ensorcel or if I had, okay, so one thing missing would be an ensorcel or a pure water, and that would get him even higher into the 30s, right? He's not actually in the 30s yet, but close enough. Okay, well now this is over for this group. Almost broke that Master Axe already, but he's man, putting units to sleep is just cheap. I could get a new Master Axe. Are we just gonna capture all the ball? Oh no, we can't. He's got 20 con. Galzus is not quite chunky enough to capture this guy. Just gonna take his Master Axe for myself. Although, is there really gonna be any more combat for Galzus after this? Astra. Get wrecked. I think he would have had some decent odds to win 1v1, but no supports means kind of dangerous. So we save Safi for an emergency. On this side, we do want to deal with Porcus before someone gets berserked. The Venom Bows didn't... So I actually didn't need to heal Ocean. The AI recognized that they couldn't damage him, so they didn't attack him. Which is, I guess, kind of nice for us. Probably need to unlock some doors here. Okay, so this side... I think Leaf might just open the door after all this nonsense, and I kind of want the axe guys to attack him anyway. And it actually makes it easier if the boss moves down. So I don't know if the bosses move on this map yet. Well, no, we do know. They do move, definitely. Yeah, 100%. So that should be okay for Leaf. Oh, well, no. This Leaf Brigade, I can't get it right, guys. I just keep mixing something up. All right, so that was a huge waste of like most of the first turn and the second turn. But Leaf's got the right weapon now. So we don't have a door key in the top left. There's 2 doors left, that's all. And Tina can unlock both of them. So let's start... Let's start with this one. This gives us access to magic tiles for these units on the bottom left. So we can move in and get plus 10 magic if we need to. Homer is basically combat only. So he goes in to start killing. He should be fine. I wish he got better weapon ranks. I mean, Asvel, it did take a long time training him, but because Homer joined so much later, there's like almost no way to get him to A rank. You'd have to really, really work hard on it. Alright, so we can put Salem inside. And we can put Asvel inside. Asvel is also kind of combat-oriented. I don't think we'll need help on the right side. So maybe I'll just let Asvel go for the melee, the poison guy kill. 52%. What if we use this cool tone? Can't quite one-shot him, but we might crit kill before he... I just don't want to get poisoned more than anything. But he got an Adept. Thank you, Adept. Alright, so that handles that. Then... we could Berserk the Berserker. And then he would Berserk the Archers. I don't feel like that would be particularly productive. I could Berserk some of these guys. You know, get them killing each other. Or... well, these guys, if they were Berserk... I don't know what they would even do. Yeah, Berserk one of these guys, whatever. Leaf's group's having a hard time. And I did steal another Berserk staff, so whatever. Might as well use them, right? This is the last chapter. It's kind of fun. Kind of funky. Skill, speed, defense, con? Sure. Whatever. We still have Sarah. Oh, I didn't finish the bottom right side. So he's... oh yeah, I forgot. We actually have to kill the boss. Marita, maybe? With Marita Sword? Sarah does not have a support. There's not a lot of ways to get good supports on this one. She should be okay. She does take some damage, but Maka can finish off if she has to, probably. I mean, take damage? What? Who do you think Marita is? Someone who would be hit? She's the one who hits. Alright, and then Maka wraps this up. I mean, we'll just use the Brave Blade. It doesn't matter. It's not going to break. Brave Sword, I did not use it as much as I could have. Most of my Brave weapons I didn't break. Brave Lance was pretty efficiently used, but some of these I could have used a lot more. Okay, Sarah can get buffed and do whatever she wants if I feel like it. We didn't open this door. I guess... Does she have a sleep or something? I just don't... We have to deal with the Berserk. No. She can warp. She can re-warp. She can go wherever she wants. We're gonna unlock this door next turn. Maybe I want her over here, because then she can just, at range, kill this guy after we open the door. Well, 88 avoid, right? That's the thing. Used up all my good sleeps. I guess I've got one left. Do I regret using all my sleeps? Nah. The sleeps are probably the best saves. Like, in hindsight, silence is good, but only versus mages. Sleep is just good against everything. +2 to speed. Nice. I think I gave him I gave Ced the Ced scroll, right? I forgot you could even do that. 110% growth, right? Thanks. As if Ced needed to be even more powerful. That's great. All right. I suppose we're supposed to put people on these center tiles. I don't think we need to do anything here. I guess we could heal Galzus. Sure. Get some efficiency from our turns. We do have to... I mean, there'll be more enemies to kill, I'm sure. So we're not going to get to the top left this turn. Sarah can also hug this, because she can just cast stuff at long range. We could warp. Why don't we... What are we dealing with over here? Hammers? I mean, these are all pathetic. 30 attack. I say pathetic. They could do some damage. Why don't I warp Maka, like, here? I don't know. How many attacks do you think she can survive? Or how about... If I heal her to 40... If I heal her to 55... 20 defense. Also, she has Vantage. Keeping all of that in mind, how... All of those things combined. Brave Sword Vantage. Do I really think she has any danger here? Kill them all. Maka was our first hero. I think she was our first promoted unit, I think. And she had early game. She didn't get any movement ups. Her late game growths were just sort of normal. But her early game growths were just phenomenal. We were hashtag blessed on Maka pretty much as soon as we got out of Manster. And therefore, she's my #1 pick for murder. And, you know, just because I will make sure she's at full HP. But somehow I doubt she needs it. And, Ocean can't really do anything. I think he's the last unit. Alright, turn 2. Pretty good. We're almost done. Almost down the outside round. Okay, Vantage. It's a fair and balanced skill. Actually, I don't think Adept works with Brave weapons, so, you know, I gave her the Adept scroll, but I don't know who else to give it to, honestly. So. I've told you guys Vantage is pretty good in the right scenario. This is the scenario. She's really jumpy. She's been working those quads. Ooh, magic. You believe in magic. So all these guys are dead. This is the strategy I love. This is my favorite kind of Fire Emblem strategy. Now, to be fair, I think if we checked all their stats, we would find that there's some more con. Why not? I think we would find that they're not incredibly threatening. But surely we've been. We could miss one of these. You know, we've got 86%. If she misses and doesn't get a crit on the second attack, if she gets no crits and misses, they would survive. Or, wait, are you kidding me? Adept does work with Brave weapons? She got 3 Vantage strikes before the enemy got a turn. Oh man, we just broke this game apart even worse. They normally don't work together. That's, cause usually continue or Brave is the same property. It's that, not continue, it's Adept or Brave is the same sort of property, and they generally don't stack on top of each other. But it turns out in Thracia, you can have someone Vantage and get, I guess, 4 attacks in a row before the enemy get a turn. That's fair. Aw, yeah, poor guy. Nice! I didn't know if he'd hit the... awesome. Moose almost killed him, but then he almost killed the mage. This is beautiful.